Hey everybody, welcome to Test Chamber. I'm Kyle Hilliard. Ben Hanson is here with me.
Hello, Kyle.
We're looking at Dragon Ball Fusions on 3DS, which just came out. And it's a weird Dragon Ball game. It's not a fighting game. It's an RPG.
It's a strategy RPG, everybody.
Yeah.
One that is a little bit under the radar. I feel like Namco isn't promoting it as much as they should based on its quality, based on what we've played so far.
Yeah, I think you and I probably played around 3 hours each or so, give or take. But let's jump in. I have a save file here.
I wasn't enjoying that intro video anyway, which seemed lovely, so that's fine.
It's really cool. Let's see.
So you notice that they have the Japanese still in here. I think even Xenoverse, there's a lot of Japanese in there. What do you think about that trend of localization where they leave that certain Japanese VO level in?
I don't know. Xenoverse actually does have a lot of English. Like they hired the voice actors from Dragon Ball to come in and do it. This, they did not do that. This is all just Japanese. To the point where I don't like it as much because there'll be moments where like they'll have a shout or something, and I'm like, I have no idea what they said, and they didn't give it a caption or anything.
But I think there's a certain, I don't know, exotic flair. I kind of like having the Japanese in there.
Yeah.
Now, can we talk about your character here?
Yeah, we'll show her off. Her name is Butts, as you know, is the tradition on Game Informer videos. She's a blue alien. She doesn't have a race. She's just an alien.
She looks booey.
Yeah, but you can select Boo as a race. Mm-hmm. But this one was just alien, and I gave her blue hair, and this is okay. The enemy actually kicked off the fight. That doesn't usually happen.
So here's what this game is, everybody. You start out, you create a character. It's a new storyline. You have a best friend, and then you wish with Shenron, because it turns out the last Dragon Ball that you needed is hiding behind a goddamn tree.
There's this little grid. They're like, we gotta find the Dragon Balls, and it's just like right there.
So then you wish for Shenron, and they say they want more than anything else in the world. It's a little bit Calypso from Twisted Metal. They're like, we want the world's greatest tournament. None of that ring out garbage. And then all of Dragon Ball's world gets sucked into this new universe. Characters from all over the timeline, all over the place, different cities kind of smashed together in the hopes of building up to this grand tournament. And then you get into battles which very distinctly do have ring outs. So I don't know exactly if Shenron screwed him on this, a little bit like Calypso from Twisted Metal.
I mean, if you're talking about like the ring out stuff, I mean, you don't lose the fight by getting rung out.
But you lose a turn.
You lose a turn, yeah, but you can still fight. You just have to make your way back to the, to the battlefield or whatever.
And as always, I don't know how it looks in the video. I will say this game looks much better on a 3DS screen than it's probably conveyed here.
Yeah, it looks sharp.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks good. It doesn't use the stereoscopic 3D at all, which I think helps it a little bit. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm going to try. Speaking of ring out, I'm going to try to see if I can knock this guy out. Oh, he blocked it.
So it's a strategy RPG, but you should not really be scared of it. Like, I don't like strategy games, and I like the combat in this game. I feel like the battles take a little bit too long. But outside of that, I think it's a right level of just kind of knocking people around, building up strategies. Like, people have different styles of key blast, right, depending on their type.
Yep.
So some is kind of like a radius, some there's a line, and so if you line up characters or bunch them up, it's different strategic possibilities there.
And you can see even what I just did there was like, I did my standard melee attack, and I knocked one enemy into another enemy, which knocked them both out of the ring to do extra damage and slowed down when they'll be able to join back into the fight.
Yeah.
So the strategy is about moving characters like out of the way and lining them up so you can do special attacks and stuff like that.
Now let's talk about these special attacks, because they are fast and loose with all of Dragon Ball lore in this game in general, like including just the fact that like there's a ton of humans that just look like Saiyans, like whatever. I think everybody has Kamehameha. You pass by a frog on the goddamn street and it has Kamehameha.
Well, in the game, certain characters can learn Kamehameha. Like, I don't think Trunks can learn Kamehameha, but like
you can,
you can, as whatever you choose. You can be a human, Saiyan, or alien, obviously. And I can do it. So I knocked out two of the guys. I was able to have them like near each other. So I got them in my Kamehameha blast, so I was able to hit both of them at once.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit this guy into my partner.
It is kind of fun to pinball them, right? Where you knock them into the enemy, and if you have a couple guys lined up just the right way, they can get knocked back and forth a couple times there.
Yeah.
So that's about the combat. Like, we're only, a couple hours in, but shockingly easy. It seems like I'm just mopping the floor with everybody so far. I'm sure that ramp up's going to happen.
Well, it's weird because when you start, there's like, we'll show the map here. You'll see there's like tons of little dots that you can go fight, but there are a couple people that are like way leveled higher than you. Like I'm level 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
And most of the people I'm fighting are like 6 or 10. Like there's a 6 there. But there are a couple people that are like level 25, which totally kicked my ass. But you can ignore them. You know, you can fly around them.
Speaking of fly around, let's admire this world a little bit. I think it's really cool.
I like the flying. It feels pretty good, actually.
I was waiting for it to feel like garbage. The little twist is that you can't walk around in this world. There's little areas that you can go to. You can go to like King Kai's planet or like Bulma's capsule store. And once you enter that building,
see, that's the closest I can get to the ground.
It's like the spaceships from The Arrival, right? It never quite touches the ground. But then you go inside here.
Yeah. And this is, you can actually go in here and get your health recovered. Like, I'm trying to think of the Pokemon term where you have that one spot where you go back.
A Poke Center.
A Poke Center. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word.
Thanks, Pokemon reviewer Kyle Hilliard.
I just spent like 40 hours in Pokemon Sun. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. But yeah, you come here to restore your health and save and stuff like that. And we actually have like a mission that we'll go do right here. Let's see.
So we have little quests throughout the game?
Yes.
And we already have it?
Yeah. Let's go get it.
And
like they're just marked on your map. Like you'll see it here.
So if you just see this world and like the map down there, you might say, oh, this isn't that big. It's just like Capsule City, whatever the big city's called in Dragon Ball. I forget. Is it Capsule City?
I think so, yeah. Don't ask me. I don't know what the names of things are that I love. So
that's true. But the point of the game and the way you progress in the game is you do quests. You talk to Ziku, your little friend here.
Who looks like
you go through battles. You get energy built up. With that energy building up, you unlock new areas.
Yeah.
And new bubbles even. It's like different bubble universes.
And then you can like fast travel between the universes.
Right. So the next one has Hercule City. It has King Kai's planet, stuff like that. So imagine
Frieza's ship is there, I believe.
Right. So it's a series of little fun nods for everybody.
And right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull in Kid Goku from another dimension to join our team.
Which it should shatter their brains a little bit more than it is.
Yeah, they're pretty okay with it.
I guess you gotta roll with the punches here in Dragon Ball world.
It's a small thing, but I appreciate that this story, as like light and saccharine as it is, of like, let's have the best tournament ever, is not just the main story of like going through the different sagas and stuff like that.
Right.
It's at least something brand new.
And I feel like Dragon Ball games recently have been getting away from that retelling of the same story again and again, which I appreciate.
Yeah, Xenoverse still has that as its baseline of like we're still going to tell the original story, but now we're going to mix it up a little bit. Where this is totally new. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, and who cares? None of the movies make any sense in the timeline or anything like that. So
well, I mean, I think fans could argue that they try and squeeze it in.
I don't know, man. That's a wider discussion.
You're not commenting on how cute it is that Goku is seeing Goten.
Yeah, don't they? And they look pretty much alike.
No relation. It'd be shocking if you looked that similar to somebody and you were not his father. Although I like that he has like the old Dragon Ball eyes. They should comment on how his eyes are different.
It's like, why do you? Yeah, he's got his power pole and all that stuff.
Yeah. So you eventually build your way up to teams of 5. We haven't gotten to the point where we have 5 yet, but I assume that you can then swap out and choose who you want.
Yeah.
You're leveling them up along the way.
Which sort of plays into the game's namesake, which we haven't talked a lot about, is that you can fuse...
Dragon Ball. Oh, yeah.
The third word.
Go ahead.
Fusions, is that you can fuse characters in your team, but it's uncommon and it takes a while to build up. So
do you know, is that free form or do they have set characters?
I think there is like a certain set number of characters who can fuse together. Like my character Butts can't fuse with Goten or Trunks, or at least they can't yet at the point of the game I am.
Right. Like if Butts fused with Junks, it'd become Taints?
Yeah. I think they probably built that into the lore. That's really what it is.
But it is really fun to look at the potential fusions that are available in this game. Like, even if you're a Dragon Ball fan and you're like, I don't know about strategy RPGs, I don't have $40 for a 3DS game right now. Like, at least look up the wiki to see what these fusions look like, because they're really funny and often just hideous abominations that should be buried in a backyard.
I don't think we'll get to see it, but the one that I've seen is Raditz and Nappa become Nats.
Yeah.
And it's just this weird, like, bald guy with a mohawk in the middle of its head. It's very strange.
Yeah. And actually, the messed up part then is he looks in the mirror and then just puts cyanide in his mouth and takes himself out because he realizes how abysmal he is as a character.
It's a really easy fight, which is nice. You get a good bit of experience for that, which is good. So
very much so. Still floating there, Kyle.
Well, wait, I think we are going to get to see gnats.
Oh, you're totally right.
Okay, here we go. But yeah, I mean, if you had the ability to float, would you ever walk? I mean...
I think so. I mean, really? Sometimes it's fun to touch the bottom of a pool when you're swimming.
I guess that's true. But I mean, that's not your main... You don't walk along the pool floor. Like, that's not the thing that you're...
I do,
You only do it once, and then you're like, all right, that was fun. Time to swim again.
It's a slow march, grabbing people's legs and sucking them down to my level.
You're a strange guy.
Dragon Ball Fusions is out now on 3DS.
Here, let's see. Here's what we'll do. We'll take a look at gnats.
Yeah.
And then there's this weird option that I have not explored in the game where you can actually take photos and fuse. So we can take a photo of Hanson and I, and we'll fuse them. There we go. There's gnats. What a weirdo. He looks like a pirate, I think.
Also, they're surprisingly cool with it. You think they would need like 2 days to process, like, what is fusion? We're very low-level Saiyans. We don't understand what this crazy Supreme Kai technology is.
I thought you were saying like Trunks and Goten would need to process it. But
no, they're hip. Like, they understand fusion. But Nappa and Raditz, like, this is like alien technology coming down. And I understand if anything makes them stronger, they'll probably go along with it.
Yeah.
But.
You know, the one thing about fusion in this game is it doesn't. I don't see the sort of tactical value in it a lot because, like, I was doing a hard fight and I fused Goten and Trunks, and then it just became like one character that could be killed instead of two different ones who got two different turns.
Well, I'm sure they're much stronger.
Yeah, I guess so, but it just didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was just maybe the fight was so difficult that it was just. That I was going to lose regardless. You know what I mean?
Speaking of lose, like, it's a strategy RPG, but here they actually have a little bit of action. Like, you're actually freeform controlling the character.
Yes. Yeah. It looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, so you can shoot just key blast or punch. That's what the tutorial there is trying to tell you.
Yeah.
The text in the screen is often squished in a weird way. I feel like localization is a little on the cheaper side.
It seems like a quick sort of localization, this one.
Yeah.
I wonder, and the release date got pushed up, so I wonder if they even like cut a lot of stuff they were planning to translate. You know,
I don't know. You never know what the hell's going on there. Yeah. I'm gonna go with no. That's probably not what happened.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's a good look at the combat and sort of how the story structure of the game works and flying around the world. It's pretty cool. Like Hanson and I have only played a couple hours each, but it's cool. It feels different than I've been playing nothing but Dragon Ball fighting games for the past couple of years, so it's nice to play something that's a little bit different and more kind of strategy and tactical and RPG.
Yeah.
But
would you say that you are enjoying this game more than Xenoverse 2?
I don't know if I'm prepared to say that because there are a lot of things that I do enjoy about Xenoverse.
Yeah.
So, but it's different and it looks good.
Yeah. But you're right, Kyle. We should get to a dumb side mode in this game now.
Let's do it. All right. This is going to be good. Here. Yeah. So this is Photo Fusion, which neither Hanson and I have tried yet.
Look at those nightmares. Good God, no.
Look, we're going to make them less scary in like 5 seconds here.
Our faces have to go on Goten and Trunks?
I think so. I think maybe as you play, you can unlock more people to fuse.
I hope so.
But for now, that's all we got.
Oh my. They look like little Chaozus.
All right, let's see here.
Hi, this is our studio.
Okay, this is going to be... All right, I'm going to go off mic here for a second. Okay. God, this is...
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Gotenks is real.
Power level 5. Oh yikes! Things went really wrong. Oh, Piccolo is watching this happen.
Power level 5 seconds to live.
Oh my god!
Kill me.
Well, that's amazing. Let's save that character picture.
Oh, it's funny. It's one of those botched ones, like the skinny or the fat one from Fusion Reborn.
Oh, it really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Okay.
Or did you take a picture of your chest, Kyle? I can't tell which one it is.
We'll never know. So.
Boy, this is worth the price of this game alone.
Oh wait, we got some.
Finally,
we can do poses. Look at this.
God.
Oh gosh. Oh, we got backgrounds. Oh,
all your favorites.
This is so good.
This is actually my high school yearbook photo.
That really does look like Kill Me, just that pose right there.
As our new form can. Our name is Ken. We want to say thanks for watching this episode of Test Chamber. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you like this content. That's it.
That's it.
This is Ken blasting off at the speed of light. Bye.